Hi, it's Steph. Thanks for popping by my channel. This is my very first video, so please be patient. I will get better at it. But if you suffer from motion sickness, you might want to head straight over to my blog because that video is a little bit wobbly. I've made a card today using Altenew layered lily stamp set and the crisps inks that I got for Christmas. I've done the card on some Nina Desert Storm and used some Hero Art unicorn ink to first stamp the lilies. I've had to dry the ink several times because the pigment ink is very wet. I've used the set of 4 blue inks from the Altenew Crisp inks, and I think they are gorgeous. They are obviously quite subtle on that card, but it's still really pretty in the end. It's well worth it. They're really drying the ink in between the layers. It really is a key to help it give a nice result. So as you can see, I've layered all different colors and dried again and again, obviously. Once I've done the center, you will not see it on the video, but I've done some masking of the whole lily, which I've fussy cut, and that took forever. Some people find fussy cutting relaxing. Personally, I don't, but it is the best way to get a good result. I've used some Ink Dink Do masking paper, which in that instance is not so great. I think a large post-it note would probably work better. But once I put the mask, I stamped the leaves in white unicorn and dried again. Then I stamped the 3 layers of green, as you can see on the video. It got a bit tricky at some point because the mask was coming off. Basically, when you stamp on the masking paper, the ink makes, I don't know, somehow you remove the tack of the paper, so it keeps coming off. And I didn't really have that problem with post-it, but I do with that paper, so I wouldn't be able really to ink blend around it, for example. But I mean, it still works. If you hold it with your fingers, it's fine. It's not flying around. That's my favorite moment, the one where you take off the masking paper to see the final result, and I think it's gorgeous. I hope you like it too. I did use a little paintbrush to spread the ink a bit where the pigment ink, not the dry ink, obviously, the other ink, so it would dry a bit better. And then I trimmed my card. My sizes are 10.5 times 14.8 centimeters because it's for European standard sizes, I think. I've added a contour, if you want, a background of black so it will pop better. And I have stamped the gritting in 3 different colors, white, blue and green, so it would pop even better. At the end, to add a little bit of dimension, I put a little bit of glossy accent, and I really love that flower. I hope you do too. So thank you for watching, and I don't hesitate to leave me a nice comment.